Yes, Jamie, it is vaping. It's overdose vaping. I think we're live. What's going on, everybody? This is Travis from OverDose Vapes, and with me, as always, is my fucking partner in crime, Yeti's uncle. It's like the only person I can count on these days. Not like Paul.
I'm the only one without a life.
Not like Paul fucking Hessian. Who is Paul Hessian again? I forgot who he is.
He was somebody. I don't know now.
He was somebody that I used to know. Yeah. But anyways, as you guys can see, we have a real short staff tonight. Nikki B just had a grandbaby, so she's not going to join us. Paul is with some in-laws doing something. I don't know what. And Giz is fishing. Big fucking quotations there. Fishing. And so that's just me and Yeti. So what we're going to do is we're just going to hang out for a minute. We're going to talk some shit, and that's about it. And then we're going to show some coils. We're supposed to start our coil competition this week, but since it's just me and Yeti, we're just going to show what I came up with, what Yeti came up with, and Paul sent his as well. I also have one from Scott Preston, but I have to get it out of the email, so we'll probably just show that one next week. But just to show you guys like what we're doing, what the plan is, that kind of stuff. Hey, what's up, Tommy? Hey, Tommy, if you want to, oh, you're at work. Never mind. I was gonna say if you want to come on to the show, come on. But whatever. Fucking working, man. So what's going on, Yeti?
Yeah. Oh, you know, a little this, little that.
Is that
Same
right?
old, same old. Been busy, man. Been busy.
Yeah, what have you been up to?
Working.
Working,
Oh
huh?
my Jesus Christ. Yeah. I guess when I dropped the series coils and the frame staple, that really sparked business quite a bit.
Nice.
So I've been pumping, packing orders and building.
Fucking A. No, man,
Yep.
you know, I love the fact that you have been able to turn what is essentially a hobby for most of us into something that you can support yourself with. I think it's just amazing. Just amazing. So
I don't know that I would say support.
Support. Well, put some extra dollars in your pocket, right?
Yeah, a couple. It buys a bottle of liquid here and there.
There you go. It pays for the wire at least, right?
Yeah, the wire and the shipping's taken care of. Packing materials.
Shipping is fucking outrageous, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Go ahead.
Where it really gets you is international.
I was just gonna say the same thing. Oh my god.
Yeah, even on local, like within the state, I only charge $2. It's like I think it's $2.38 or $2.30 something. But I just charge a flat rate of $2. And international, it can be anywhere from to $18. But I just charge, the $10 flat rate.
Wow.
I just cover the rest. Because I mean it's expensive enough. So I figure if I can save them a couple of bucks, maybe they'll turn that into a coil or something.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. International, that's where I'd have to start fucking making sure I got my money covered. I just shipped a package. Well, it's been about a week, but I shipped a package to Norway to my boy Anton, and that shit was fucking outrageous. And all it was two 10 ml bottles of liquid, a 15 ml bottle of liquid, and I think 2 sets of coils. And it was like, I want to say it was like $15. It was really fucking expensive, man. It was outrageous. It was outrageous, man. Totally fucking crazy. But, oh, yeah, I wanted to make sure everybody who's watching, everybody who has things coming to them, like Michaela, Rosa Pooney, all you guys, all your packages are out. You should be receiving them very shortly. And Paul also wanted me to let you guys know that the packages that he owes you guys will be going out on Wednesday. I don't know the whole story behind it, but that's what he told me to tell you. So you're told. Boom. Yeah, okay, so I can see a comment there say that you know, we hate Hangouts. We hate Hangouts too, but unfortunately the Zoom room that we have been using is actually owned by Miss Nikki B. And like I said at the top of the show, she's not going to be with us tonight. So I'm going to be trying to pitch in to help pay for that room. And in that case, hopefully we can get all the login stuff so that we can just use it even if she's not here. But until then, we're stuck with Google Hangouts. So at the very least, I have my lower third, which is always nice.
Bear with me.
Oh, well, we're bearing, bro. Church?
Trying to take care of that answer.
Okay, take care of what you got to take care of, brother.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I was just answering Princess's inquiry about the fuse clappings.
Oh, where?
Yeah, I'll talk about that real quick.
Good.
Usually, if you're making a fuse clapton, a typical fuse clapton is like 26 cores and like 36 or 38 or 40 wrap. When you start getting into like 24 gauge cores, your ohms are going to bottom out. You're going to, you know, because you got such a big giant core, your resistance is going to bottom out. They do make them with 24s. I've seen them with 22s even, but your resistance is going to be extremely low. So just keep that in mind. If you want to make them with 24s, use Canthal.
I used to make 23 gauge nichrome cores with my fuse, and I used to use 28 gauge to wrap it. And you want to talk about a low fucking ohm build? Holy shit! It was dangerous builds, but fucking pumped off the fucking flavor. Let me tell you.
That would have to be a gigantic coil.
It was a big fucker coil. Yeah, it was goon food, just one in the old goon.
Yeah,
that's why I love the goon. What kind of build you rocking right now? What are you rocking in the vape you're vaping right now?
I don't know.
Because I just refilled.
Oh, this is these are Freddy's coils. Clean as fuck coils.
Clean as fuck coils.
Yeah, the dude, oh man, Freddy from clean _ AF _ coils on Instagram. That dude makes, without a doubt, the most beautiful aliens I've ever seen. I'll
have to check him out.
Yeah, seriously, check him out. He's relatively new. Actually, he's really new. But he when he started building, he found his niche because he's like a natural wire wizard. I mean, he just, like, his first strand of alien was perfect. There wasn't a backup on it or anything. They were flawless. But he gets the wires so tight. I don't know how he gets it as tight as he does. And it doesn't look like it's been pushed. You know how, like, sometimes you can grab the cores and pull the wrap down. It doesn't look like it's been done like that. These are just wrapped properly. The dude knows what he's doing. I would highly recommend people go checking him out.
Some people just have it. They just have a natural fucking talent for it. And that's just, you know, on like anything else. But, you know, not to toot my own horn, but like when it comes to like just regular round wire builds, like I can wrap so fast a perfect fucking round wire build. So tight, no spaces. And I've seen people really struggle with that shit. And you know, some people just get it, some people don't get it, you know, but like, it's not a big deal. It's a fucking round wire build. But I've always been very impressed because like people will use those tools, right, to get like the perfect builds, like the fucking twister tools. I've never seen any use for that, but you know, just pat myself a little bit on the back there. Yes, my name is Mr. Moisture there, Rosa. Yes, absolutely. That's my actual birth name too. Is Travis Mr. Moisture Meeks. So, who do we got in the chat? John, what's going on? Church, Import Man 707. 707, I am assuming that is from where I'm from. Because that's my area code. I probably know who that is. Who the hell is that? Who the hell are you, Import Man? I know you, I'm sure. Trains with Kelly, what's going on? Long time no see.
I could tell you all that, but I can't because of client privileges.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me.
Pardon me.
Did you see the cat?
Yeah.
He just walked right across.
Fucking cat doesn't even know it's showtime.
I know, asshole.
So
I hate cats.
cats are such a fucking pain in the ass. Sonoma County, that's what's up. I'm from Mendocino County. That's awesome. So my build is a quad parallel spaced firewire build, and it came out way lower than what I thought it was going to be. Well, I don't know why I didn't think it was going to be really low. It's at like 0.06.
That's not bad.
And it's not terrible, but I don't recommend that for people. But
Right.
but yeah, no, it's even getting my fucking my broadside a little hot, but that's all right.
Just don't continually hit it. You'll be all right.
Yeah, like
Take a toot, set it down.
exactly. When you got a rowdy build that's that rowdy, it would be really hard to fucking fire it long enough to start getting the battery venti. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I can't take no 10-second pull off of nothing like this. So, Mad Dog Vapes, what's up? Scott, you crazy bastard. Scott, you got to come back on. Maybe next week you come on, Scott.
Hell yeah.
Fun. That was fun to have Scott on.
I love that guy.
Yeah, me too. He's a
He's
good one.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was a fun show. That was
Yeah.
a fun show. So these guys don't know. I was talking to Yeti a little bit about it. Maybe you guys have some input as well. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I want to do a feature-length show, like between 10 and 15 minutes show, like a normal OverDose Vapes episode, all about Yeti's coils, right? And I've been wanting to do it for a long time. Not like sort of a review, but more of just like a showcase of what the man does. I'm a huge fan, and so what I'd like to do is basically do like a normal video where me and Josh talk about the product, we use it, we do some up close shots, and as part of that, also do a short interview with Yeti about when he started building, why he started building, what his plans for the future are, that kind of stuff. Maybe get a little scoop on the future plans for the old YetiWire.com. So look forward to that. I definitely want to make that happen. If you guys are interested in that, I'm sure that we could definitely make that happen. So
hell yeah, I'd be happy to.
I would love it. I would just absolutely love it. Here's the thing. The thing about the channel is that more than anything, I really like to just highlight products and people that I care about and that I enjoyed, products that I use and shit. So
Yeah.
That's always been the plan. That's always been the plan. This is show number 30, which is amazing.
That we made it that far.
It's actually like show like 32, but I've erased a couple because there's been a couple gaffes, a couple goofs, and a couple gaffes along the way. But Kelly would love to see that. Jimmy would love to see that. Everybody would. Princess it does sound like a bomb ass show. Yeah, I'm down. Import Man 707. You know what? I'm really curious. I'm gonna go to Sonoma County and hunt this fool down. It's not that far. It's like an hour away. So, what's the word, man? What's the good word? What have you been doing all week?
Man, like I said, I'm sorry it's such a boring answer. I've been building. That's all I've been doing. I mean, I typically build anyways, but I've just really been on the ball this week. Next week, and probably the week after, I'm going to be back to the 12-hour day of building.
Wow, so you've been that busy.
Yeah, I've been pretty busy.
Wow, that's amazing.
I typically will build about 10 hours a day when I'm slow. Bored, I'll build about 14 hours a day.
Wow, Jesus Christ!
And, this every day, every single day, day in, day out. And at night is when I coil. I'll build them during the day, and then at night I'll coil them up, wash them, and then get them ready to package.
Okay.
So that's that for the next couple of weeks. That's probably what I'm going to be doing. Keep the stock up.
What's your output like? Like how many sets you make a day? You think on a normal day?
Honestly, it would
let's just say like framed. You're doing frame staples. How many sets?
Frame staples are different. I don't just sit there and build them, all day long. I would go insane. But let's say like fuse Claptons, I probably about anywhere from 150 to 200 sets. So 300 to 400 coils a day.
Damn. And you're going through all those, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, you're doing a lot better than what I thought you were. That's
awesome. Always be better.
No, for sure. I mean, of course.
Well, see, the thing of it is, I got myself in trouble early on. I had a stock, a certain amount in stock, and I thought that would be fine, and well, it didn't. I almost sold completely out really quick. So I've found it's better to just stay on top of it and keep them in stock, and then just keep building on top of them.
Absolutely.
That way you never ever run out, because you can always have too many, but you can you get in trouble when you start running low. But you can never have too many, because there's always giveaways that are drawings and waffles and things like that. And anytime one comes up, generally, if it's legit, I throw in on them.
Absolutely.
And I don't throw in a set. I'll throw in several lines.
Crazy ass. Well, and here's the thing:
throwing in a set.
Coils don't go bad, and so you can make 1,000 sets, and if you get a rush, and all of a sudden you got 100 orders backed up, I mean, you're good to go.
Yep, exactly. And like I said, that the time that happened, I didn't sell out, but I got really close, and I got really nervous. So I realized that that's something to not let myself get into.
Yeah.
And that's why I've made it a point to stay very stocked up.
I've been trying to figure out what I'm going to do. Like I would really like to get involved in a business sense and in vaping, and it's just so hard right now because I don't really know where legally.
What's going on?
I don't know where I stand. You know what I mean? I have a few ideas for things I want to do, but it's just like how do I go about it at this point? And so I have a design for a mech mod that I'd really like to have produced in a very low numbers, like 100 of them. And I even have a machine shop that's on board. We have the button designed. This is something that's I have not talked to anybody else about this except for the machinist, and it's a guy who I really trust. So that's something that I would love to do. Also, of course, White Girl, I'd like to produce that. In a small amount, just to to be able to be a part of the community a little bit more, and also I'm not gonna lie, bringing a little bit of money, a little bit of money never hurts anybody, and definitely could use it just to upgrade the show. If I could pay for us to have like a small studio to film in, that would be fucking amazing. Totally amazing,
Absolutely.
So, fuck, what was I gonna say? Shit. I had something I was going to say. It doesn't matter. Okay. So if people have been watching for a while, we've been doing the cloud competition every week, but this got kind of boring. And so what we're going to do from now on, for the next few weeks at least, we're going to do like a coil competition. And so me, Yeti, and Paul all made coils for this week's competition. Of course, Paul's not here, but he did send us the picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to screen share the pictures, and this is just kind of like a test run. And you guys go ahead and vote. The people in chat can vote to who's you think. It's not even necessarily the best, because I think Yeti's is obviously the best coil, but just the one that you guys like the most, I guess. I don't know. Let's just see how this goes. I really didn't put a lot of thought into it of like exactly how we would judge this. It's more of just like a, hey, look at all these different coils kind of thing.
Well, I think the cloud comp fiasco, that was all viewer judged. So
yeah,
why not keep the viewers involved, I guess.
Absolutely. It's all about the viewers. It's all about keeping them entertained. Apparently, Import Man 707 when I come to Sonoma County looking for him, I will be looking for a person named Travis. So what are you, my doppelganger? My Sonoma County doppelganger? That'd be crazy. Travis is a pretty unusual name. Here's the thing. I was named after a character in Midnight Cowboy. You know the movie with John Travolta, Midnight Cowboy? Or Rhinestone Cowboy?
Rhinestone Cowboy, yeah.
Rhinestone Cowboy. So that's embarrassing. Also, there's a Travis Meeks, who's a famous singer from the band called The Days of the New, and he's a heroin addict. And so every time I Google myself, all I see is Travis Meeks, the heroin addict. And so it's kind of depressing. Kind of fucking depressing. Okay, yeah. So, Yeti, I will give you Jimmy's email address. He's asking me to. I'll give it to you, and you guys can talk about the coils. All right. So I'm going to show the pictures of the builds here, if I can find them. All right. Yes, I can. I got to move them around though. Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. Screen share time. And
Scott's asking about his coil. What about his coil?
I have to dig it out of the email, so we'll just do it next week. Okay, so this is the one that I made. As you can tell, it isn't far from perfect, but it is a Clapton variety. It's Clapton paralleled with a dual core. I don't even know what to call that. It's two pieces of wire wrapped with flat wire. Okay. And then that is paralleled with normal Clapton wire. I call it the junkyard robot because to me it kind of looks like a robot that like some nerds would make in like an 80s movie out of shit they found in the junkyard. So it actually hits like a beast. I have it single coil in the goon right now. It's hitting like a motherfucker. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. I did make a set of these, but I just, for some reason, it's because it's so massive, I couldn't fit both of them in. But yeah, I like it. I think it's interesting. That's what I have to show. But okay. So that's that one. Now let me find Yetis here. Yetis is fucking gorgeous. I actually, changed the angle a little bit, Yeti, if that's okay with you.
Mm-hmm.
I just rotated it so you can see it a little bit better.
That's fine.
All right.
I've got multiple pictures.
Okay.
How are you going to do it?
All right. So this is Yetis. You want to go ahead and tell them what it is?
I have no idea what it is. Well, I deemed it a framed staggered staple, because if you look in the center, there's basically what it is a naked framed staple. And then on the outside of the frames, there's 4 more pieces of ribbon. And then there's staggered Clapton. And then it's skip fused together with 36.
It's gorgeous.
So it's yeah, I don't know. The only thing I could think of would be a frame staggered staple.
A double frame staple stagger staple.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
whatever the fuck you want to call it, it's absolutely gorgeous, and just the fucking sheer intricacy of it just blows my mind, and that my ADD makes it so that I want to have a fucking panic attack just looking at it. So, all right,
cool.
All right. Let me go ahead and.
It won't. My camera sucks too bad.
No. What do you got? 3 wraps?
Yeah, that's all I could get in there was 3 wraps, and
What's
I don't know. I didn't burn it.
No,
I had to squish the leads in order to get it in the goon.
Okay.
It wouldn't fit in the goon. Well, this is the stick.
Holy shit!
This is bigger than my regular goon food.
That's like a popsicle stick, bro.
Yeah, yeah. It's a big one.
Well, it takes
probably around
0.08.
Yeah.
On a single.
Yes, single.
Yeah. That's fucking insane.
That's easy frame staple.
Yeah, it's kind of like a frame staple, right? It's the frame staple variety. Okay, and so lastly we have this is Paul's. It's good. You know, since he's not here, he loses automatically. But let me go ahead and screen share that. Here we go. Present to everyone. Okay. Yeah, you know, I like it. He actually stuffed 2 of them in there, which is cool. And this is a framed as well, right?
Yes, this is a twisted frame helix.
Twisted frame helix, yeah. And it looks like he's got flat wire in there. That's not ribbon wire. That's probably flat wire, right?
Yeah, that's ribbon wire.
That's ribbon wire. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Looks like it anyways.
Yeah. I like it. I like it. I'm not. It's like almost like a zipper coil almost. It's like a separated zipper almost. What it kind of looks like to me. He's got the VGV fucking watermark in there. Would you steal it off Instagram, Paul? See, I can say whatever I want because he's not here. So it's nice. So don't pay attention to this one. Paul just stole it off Instagram. Don't even trip.
Well, I mean, if they think it's the the prettiest of the bunch,
they don't.
He just doesn't get credit for it. That's all.
So what do you guys think? You know, go ahead and give us a vote, and let's go ahead and think and see what you guys are thinking. VDog55, what up, dog? I said that because his picture is actually a dog, which is funny.
Vince.
So you know everybody's by the first name, and I am so far out of the loop. So.
Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, I just he's been in a lot of chats.
Yeah. You're the man, Yeti. You know everybody. I don't.
I try to.
You do good, and you know what? You're a huge part of the community. You know what's funny is that I can be talking to somebody, like from the Facebook group, Robot, really, yeah. Son of a bitch. I'll be right back, motherfucker.
Makes headroom. Sorry, guys. Travis and his awesome internet. Wow, that was quick.
I fucking hate this fucking shit. Yeah, so we're gonna do a very quick show tonight because of it's Google and we're gonna have tons of problems. Not to mention that it's just me and Yeti, and I don't want to put Yeti through a bunch of awkward fucking shit here. Not any worse than it already is.
Well, it seems like I'm getting a lot for looks, but nobody wants to vape it.
See, you're just too artsy fartsy.
Well, the reason I didn't dry burn it or ohm it is because I'm sending it to somebody.
Ah, it is.
So I didn't want to. Yeah, I didn't want to send them a burnt coil.
No, I get that. And here's the thing, you guys, honestly, having had coils similar to that from Yeti, they do vape like fucking godly too. So, I like my favorite comment so far was Princess said, I like the looks of Yetis, but I like the thought of Travis's. I like it. I like it. You know, here's the thing about building that this is my personal like outlook on building, okay? Is that I've never ever like seen a build and thought I want to build that. I've always just never. I've always just been like I have an idea that I want, or I'll use pieces of other people's ideas. Like you know, like
that's where I got that.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, I want to do my own thing. I don't want to just copy other people's shit.
Yeah. See, this is going to be a really long statement. I have a really, really artistic mind. Like when I was doing tattoos and drawing and all that stuff, I've got like some really killer ideas for things in my head, but I cannot transfer it to paper or skin. However, if you were to give me a picture of something, I can mimic it identical. You know, I can make an exact copy of it, either bigger, smaller, the same size. And it works the same with tattoos. I think with the coils, it looks like it's doing the same thing. I can't picture anything, or what I can picture in my head, I cannot make. but I can see, like, I can take like a build of like Indivine and like Squirmin, and like I see two things in them that I really like, and then mash them together and then make something, you know. But I can't take what's in my mind and put it into wire form. I can't do it. So basically, I don't know. I guess you could say bastardizing other people's coils, because that's like the one that you just showed. It's not an intricate coil by any means, but it took 3 different types of coils and kind of put them together. You know.
That's
I didn't mean for it to be as wide as it was.
all art, because I'm an artist too. I've been a musician, a painter. I've done all that shit and still do. Here's one of my paintings right here. You guys might have seen that. But anyways, so all art, there's no such thing as just pure art. All art is influenced by the things around the artist. And that's everything from coils to painting, is that there is no original ideas anymore, right? It's just us kind of riffing on pre-existing ideas. And just like the coil that I made, it's just like the same as yours. It's 2 different kinds of coils that basically I threw together. And that's, but that's how we get innovation, is you got to keep pushing the limits. And I always recommend people who are interested in coils, who go like, oh, I could never do that, I'm just going to order some coils. And now if you feel that way, order some coils from Yeti. I'm not telling you not to, but also experiment, man. Take some time and just experiment. Start with making some Claptons, and once you have the Clapton down and you realize that it's not hard to make those, there's a lot of shit that you can riff on with Claptons. Using flat wire instead of fucking round wire to do the actual Claptoning, shit like that. Just little things that you can really change that makes a whole fucking new coil. So,
yeah, absolutely. I would never tell anybody to not try building. I think. I wish everybody could build. I know some people can't for various reasons, and some people can't because of their hands or whatever. That's why people like me are here. For those that can't or won't or don't have the time or whatever. But there's several people out there. If they have a question, they know they can. I mean, anybody can ask me. I'll share my knowledge with anybody that wants it. Not that I'm anybody, but I mean, I could. What if I can help you? I'm glad to help. I would love to see everybody out there doing it because it's fun. It's therapeutic. It's like I've said many times. Coiling used to be my zen. It's like when the world's beating down on me, I would just go spin up a couple dozen coils. Just get lost in the coil. Now it's kind of become a job, but I don't look at it as work. Because I still enjoy it so much.
If you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life.
I believe that. I really believe that. Now, see, that's one thing that kind of, I guess you could say, sucks because I don't have the time to build, things like, what you showed. I can't build those like I used to. I used to build things like that all the time. Now I'm lucky if I can put one out, every couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I've got 2 more that I'm still working on. I've got 2 in the process. So if I can get off my ass and get them built, maybe there'll be some more coming out soon. I don't know.
Awesome. Yeah, it's like, that's the one bad thing about turning a hobby into a profession, is that you lose a lot of that, just the ability to experiment a lot of times, which is unfortunate. But, at the same time, you're getting to not only do something that you love and get money for it, but you're also helping out tons of people to experience a new kind of vape. Because once you're using these advanced coils, it's a whole new world of vaping, So.
Well, yeah, that's what I've always said, even before I started, the company was, if I can improve somebody's vape, if I can just improve one person's vape experience, then I think I've succeeded. I've done something right, And that's what it's all about for me, anyways.
Absolutely. That's why I love you so much, Yeti. And yeah, I love Yeti. I'm not afraid to admit it. This guy fucking takes so much of his own time to spend with the community. I mean, think about all the shows that Yeti's on, and think about, you know, any question you ever have. Yeti is so quick to jump up with an answer to that. And in all reality, it would probably do him better to say, well, if you're interested, buy a coil.
Yeah,
you know, but I've never heard him do that, and that's, it's just amazing. You know, that's why this community of people that we have fostered here, not only at Overdose Vapes, but just our group of people. It's just such an amazing group of people, and it makes me so happy to be a part of it. I just feel blessed every day to be a part of all you guys, you know. There's a couple questions here to answer. First off, Ready to Mosh put a poop emoji. What the fuck is that supposed to mean, Mosh? The fuck are you trying to say? God damn it. First off, he's like, you guys, what do you say? You guys kick ass. And then it was poop emoji. I don't know what the fuck that's what they're saying.
Well, if you kick an ass, you might get some poop on your shoe.
Apparently. You might, definitely. Church said, you know, he said, that's a lie. I took a hobby, turned it into my job, and it just ruined it. I've been in that same situation. I grew up around people who cooked. My mom and my stepdad were both chefs. And I used to love cooking, right? And then I started working as a chef. And within 5 years, I had burnt myself out so bad that it's hard to explain. Like, it totally ruined it. I almost get PTSD when I have to cook for a lot of people now, because it really fucked me up about cooking and shit, you know.
I believe it. That's what happened with me in tattooing as well. I freelanced for years and years, and then I got invited to join a shop. And I joined the shop, and then after about a year, it just seemed like it's like I was punching the clock to do my hobby, you know. And I was like, I fell out of love with it.
Yeah.
And after I quit, I quit tattooing for about 2 years. I got out of it. I was so sick of it. I was burnt out. I didn't want nothing to do with it. And then about 2 years later, because at the time I was not going back to it. No. And then after about that 2 year span, I went back, and I had the new love, you know. I reinvigorated, you know.
Yeah, you gotta give yourself some time. Time to heal, man. I mean, that shit, it takes a toll on your psyche when you love something, and that love gets turned into something that's corrupted. It takes a long time to really recover from that, and I'm still recovering from it. I can cook for my family. I love to cook for my family and for my friends, because there's really nothing like nurturing somebody's. I mean, you can't nurture someone more than with food. You're literally giving them the things that they need to survive, and that's a really amazing feeling, you know. But I could never like cater for a large party again or any of that shit. So, I was just messing with you, Mosh. Just fucking with you, dude. I wasn't really mad or anything. Swag, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you here. I saw another question. Forget who asked it. I think it was Jamie. Okay, yeah, Jamie. She asked Travis, "What's the best strawberry cheesecake vape I have had?" Now, I don't really want to answer that here, because I actually have a video planned of it's going to be all the best strawberries, because I'm a huge strawberry guy. So it's going to be all the best strawberries, like strawberry milk, strawberry cheesecake. We're going to do a top 10 list of best strawberries in different categories. And so stay tuned for that. That should be out within a month. And to be totally honest, I can't really think right off the top of my head what the best strawberry cheesecake I've had is. I'm blanking on even a strawberry cheesecake at all right now. But look forward to that video, because it's going to be all strawberry focused. And then that might be the start of a new series of videos where we look at different vape styles, like strawberry, top 10 strawberries, top 10 blueberries, top 10 marshmallow crisps, all that kind of shit. We'll see. We will see. Yeah. So you won the coil building competition, apparently, which is okay.
Well, it's kind of I don't know. I'm impartial since we don't have a full panel, so. Yeah. I'll save that coil and throw it up later. I'll save it for when I haven't had a chance to build anything.
Giancarlo, what up? It was, you know, Giancarlo could come on, but
he's cramming for school, man. That dude stays so freaking busy.
Good for him. That's awesome. College is important.
I love that guy, man.
He's a good guy.
He's awesome.
I got nothing.
He's got a good head on his shoulders.
Got nothing but love for Giancarlo. You know what? And here's the thing for everybody
But
watching: it's never too late to go back to college. Honestly.
oh yeah, yeah. I went back when I was 34.
That's
I
awesome.
think. Probably a long time ago. I don't remember now. 32 or 34, something like that. I was going to say Giancarlo and how much of a hard worker he is, but also you got to remember he has an extremely encouraging and supportive wife at home. Ducky is a truly amazing woman. I think I love her as much as I love G.
I have one without the other.
And they're a good pair.
I tell you what, behind every great man, there's a great woman, man. That's a really true statement. Because I don't know what I would do without mine. That's for sure.
Oh, I know what I would do without mine, but I wouldn't be here today, though. That's for sure. I know that for a fact. I wouldn't be here.
I feel the same way. I feel the same way.
We talked about it on Thursday's show, actually.
I mean, over on why am I blanking this name? Tommy's show. Yeah. That's right.
Our new show. I guess I can say it's our new show since I'm the co-host now.
Excellent. Yeah, so everybody, so why don't you go ahead and plug that every Thursday?
Yeah, every Thursday over on Tommy Vapers channel. We're going to be doing, well, he started it 2 weeks ago, and then this last Thursday was with me as the guest, and then from now on it's going to be me and Tommy, and we're going to be bringing in guests. And the idea behind the show, of course, to have a bit of fun, but you know how most of the shows are not usually structured, and especially Tommy's Friday show, there's a lot going on. You know, it's a lot of cutting up, and yeah, exactly. Well, Thursday is going to be kind of the calm before the storm. We're going to try to get in vendors or people from the community to get like their take on their particular side of the industry. You know, like me, I was part of a coil part of it. We could get some juice manufacturers, some mod manufacturers if possible. Yeah. And we're not at all excluding members of the community either, by any means. But that's kind of the goal, to get a little bit of information about other products and things that are coming down the pike, to get them out to the people.
Absolutely.
You know? And of course, have a bit of fun as well.
That's kind of the idea. I love interview shows, man. I'm so into it. I'm so into it. And and I really think that at some point, not in the similar way as to what Tommy's doing, but as part of the Sunday show, eventually I would like to have a section where we have interviews, like a guest interview, somebody who's not on the panel, somebody who's not on the whole show, but somebody who just calls in, and we can pepper them with questions. People like I have some ideas, at least for guests, like Mike from the Schwartz e-liquid. I'd love to talk to that guy. Who else? There's just a ton of people in the juice industry and in the industry in general that I'm sure all of us would have tons of questions for, that we could harass a little bit.
Yeah. Well, especially with what OverDose Vapes does. I mean, you guys, you got the juice market right there. You got it on lockdown. Yeah. So that would be awesome. You can have all the conversation with all the people that you're in good with, or that would be willing to come on.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Absolutely.
Did you see what Carlos said?
What did he say?
Possibly July 2nd.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. We're gonna harass you. July 2nd, here we come. Yeah, no, you just concentrate on Class G, and we will get you on the show as soon as possible. This summer, man, we'll have you on as much as possible. I'd love to have G, beyond just interviewing him, I'd like to have G come and sit in on a few panels as well,
Oh, yeah.
He's just a great guy, so. Yeah, no, Vaping Minute Man, I would love to have that happen. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm also, what I'd also like to do, this has kind of been done, but I'd also like to do it in a small amount, is to have a few YouTubers come on as well, and talk about their experience. Somebody like what the fuck is her name? The one who hangs out with Grim Green. Ruby. I'd like to have Ruby Roo come on to talk about some of the changes that she's made, why she's made those changes, her journey from starting a YouTube channel to where she's at now, and people like Grim as well.
Surprised.
Yeah, I think I would. I think that would be an interesting
Grim's a little
show.
more approachable than you think.
Oh, I know. I've talked to Grim actually many times. We reviewed a couple of his juices, and so we had some interactions with him. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy actually. But this is the Sunday show has just traditionally been a way for us to kind of hang out and just talk to the people in the chat, and it's not been taken really seriously. But if I'm going to continue doing it, we're going to have to make it more serious, and I'm going to have to put more effort into it. As far as the regular show, I mean, we went from using a webcam and really not giving a fuck into where we have like $1,000 camera, and we really fucking put a lot of effort into it. There's a lot of editing involved. There's a lot of, we have a theme song and all that shit. And I want the same level of, just professionalism done for the live show as well. It's just, we're getting there. This is still something that I'm getting used to. You know what I mean? So,
absolutely.
What's good, Naki? Juan, better late than never. What up? There's a lot of people.
Juan he's a great supporter. That dude, man, I can't say enough about Juan.
Yeah, Juan's a good guy.
That dude is awesome.
Yeah, he's a really good guy.
He really is.
Yeah, I dig Juan.
Oh, you missed the coils.
Yeah,
Juan,
you
you're
missed
gonna
the
have to
coils,
go back.
Juan.
Yep. You'll have to rewind and check out our attempt at a coil competition.
Rosa, thank you so much, Rosa. You're so sweet. She says she takes me seriously. At least I got one person taking me seriously nowadays. Sweet. So here's the coil that I built for the competition. Single coil. It's actually pretty rowdy for a single coil.
Hell yeah.
I can dig it.
Hell yeah. See, single coils are typically rowdy on a Mac.
Well, it all depends. Yeah. Well, yeah. I can dig it. I used to like pretty much exclusively use single coils on Macs. I have no idea why. I somehow convinced myself that I liked the flavor better, but it's really just half the flavor. So there's not, how the fuck you're gonna like less flavor? I don't understand that, but whatever. People are so fucking stupid. Sometimes you get set in your ways, and it's just like nobody can tell you differently. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I've had a lot of people say various things that you get more vapor but less flavor. It's like, well, that kind of sounds counterintuitive to me, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not a vapor guy.
If you got more vapor in your mouth, to me it seems like you're probably gonna get more flavor. But
exactly, because the flavor's in the vapor.
That's it.
Yeah.
But you want to see a rowdy ass build? Check this shit out. Hold on, let me fucking make my shit big here.
Yeah, that's series though too.
Yeah, that's a little series.
I know that trick.
You know what I want? I want a series stacked mod, but I don't want it to be two pieces. I want a single tube.
Like an Omega?
Like an Omega.
God damn. Vapers Cloud.
Yeah. I'm not sure which one I want to get yet, but I'm definitely headed that way.
Which one? I've got several that are like the my Hion. It's a single tube.
The Hions are pretty fucking pricey though.
Yeah, they are a little spendy.
Yeah, they're a little spendy. I don't know. I got I haven't bought myself anything vape related in a long time, like months now, and so I am planning to buy a new mod, but I just don't know what yet. I don't want to waste my money, because when you're talking about these mech mods, you're talking about a couple $100. So, but I get a bonus check in July from work, and I just got a raise, which was nice. So I'm gonna buy myself something. I'm just not sure what. So if you have any suggestions, Yeti, just let me know.
TVL has some nice solid piece stack.
I've been looking at TVL for a long time too, man. But I'm also in contact with 3 different Russian companies, so I'm probably going to buy me a Russian mech, just because.
Oh man.
First off, so I can have one and say, look at my Russian mech. Second off,
nanny nanny boo boo.
yeah. Second off, it could make a really interesting show, and it could make a really interesting just conversation starter. It's where the future is. Russian mech mods. We're going to be seeing a lot more of it, and I want to get on the ground floor.
Yeah.
District 5. If anybody's familiar with the website District 5, they're taking pre-orders on a few different Russian mechs right now. So I'm not big on pre-ordering, but I actually did pre-order one of these mods. It's the small one. It's got the 2 pieces with the smaller piece in the middle. I forget the name of it. It's in Russian, so I totally forgot. But District 5, yeah, they're the shit. What I started doing was that I have a lot of these companies that follow me on Instagram, so I just started hitting them all up. Like, do you ship to the U.S.? Do you ship to the U.S.?
Right.
And eventually, they did. One said, yeah, we have this shit through District 5, pre-order. And then a few other ones said, yeah, go to my Facebook, or it's like this Russian Facebook, and, convert your money to rubles. And I'm like, I don't know. Sketchy, but I'm probably going to do it anyway, so.
Yeah,
they have some gorgeous fucking mods, dude.
Yeah, they do. The Russians have been on it for quite a while, and they kind of slid in under the radar because nobody was really keeping an eye on Russia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's like what Italy did. The Italians slid in.
Yes.
Just recently. Well, say recently, last year.
They do have. They're they're even more underground than the Russians. Right now, Russians are actually becoming really popular. The Italian mods, they're really flying under the radar still, and they have some beautiful shit too. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I finally got my Indra in last week, and that was kind of nerve wracking, like what you're saying. I had to send that big wad of cash over to Italy.
Yeah.
It's like,
Are you happy with it though?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I can go get it if you want to see it.
Yeah, I do. Throw it out here.
Okay.
Let's check it out.
Bear with me.
I got you. I'm like not talking. You guys are still here. I thought it was just me and Yeti for a second. Yeah. So if you guys aren't familiar, if you're interested in mech mods at all, I highly recommend you guys to check out Instagram. Just start looking. Just start like type in mod. And shit's gonna pop up. And honestly, some of the most beautiful, interesting mech mods that I've seen in the last 2 or 3 years have all been coming out of Russia. They're just amazing. Some really, really unique designs. And so I'm really happy about it. I'm really looking forward to it. Oh, yeah. Yes.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
No. Take your time, brother. Oh, yeah. I love that fucker so much. Oh, my God. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's freaking gorgeous, man.
It's so beautiful, yeah.
The quality on it's silent. I'm proud of it. I'm glad I got it. And then 4 days after I ordered this, I looked on 3F, and there's clones of it out.
Ah!
I'm like, well, I guess I got to get a clone now just to compare it.
Yes. Yes. If the fucking if the clone's even close, but it won't be. It won't be. I mean, it'll be close, but it won't be quality close.
You can tell that this is handmade.
Yeah.
You can tell. I mean, there's some nice clones. I'm not saying that there's not, but I don't know, man, because all those inlays.
Yeah.
I think that would be kind of hard to do on the mass market.
I bet they just paint it. I bet you $100 they just fucking paint it instead.
Probably. Or stickers.
You know what I mean? Stickers, yes. They would.
Yeah, this thing is this is like a little unicorn for me because I wanted this ever since I saw Lou, our big Lou, show his off.
Fucking Lou, man.
And I dilly-dallied around for a while because I was really afraid of excuse me. I was really afraid of sending that much money overseas.
Yeah.
And not only that, to Italy.
Yeah.
I've heard quite a few horror stories
Yeah.
about Italian shipping.
Oh yeah.
So, but I didn't. I mean, it took a while. It took a little while to get here, but it was worth it. You can, like I said, you can definitely tell that it's handmade. And I've seen the video on how they make these. All those little gobs of color. It's like an acrylic, or I think it's some, maybe not acrylic, maybe like some sort of epoxy type paint.
Yeah.
That they squirt down in there, and then when it hardens, they polish it down smooth, and I'm proud of it.
It's gorgeous. Yeah, and you should be, man. Those things are fucking art pieces in a lot of ways. They really, really are.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, on my expensive pieces, I don't have a lot of really, really expensive stuff, but when I get them, I like to hang on to them.
Fuck yeah, I fucking like to sit and fucking pet mine constantly. You mentioned something. You said, when you saw Lou, Big Lou, East Coast Review, that made you want to get it. If you're interested in mechs at all, I highly recommend watching Lou's, not just his videos, but also his Instagram, because that guy, he has turned me on to so many good mech mods, because he'll repost. He reposts like a motherfucker, and so he'll repost any kind of interesting looking mechs and shit. And that's where I have found quite a few mechs that I'm interested in, from Russia, from Italy. There's been a few from just different places around the world that you wouldn't expect to see a lot of mech mods. Indonesia, exactly. So definitely keep an eye on him, man. He's the guy to watch for mechs. There's no doubt about it. Okay, so it's 8 o'clock. I think we're gonna call it quits tonight, just because it's me and Yeti, and I don't want to hold this guy hostage forever. We really, really appreciate you guys showing up. Next week, back to normal. Hopefully, we'll have our normal panel, and yeah, hopefully, yeah. Fingers crossed. I really appreciate Yeti coming on and humoring me. Of course, he's the man, and honestly, he's not just a vape friend. I consider Yeti a dear friend. He's like a brother to me, and so I got nothing but love for Yeti. And I don't know what I'd do without this guy. So thank you very much.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, motherfucker. All right, and the rest of you guys, Owen, Kelly, Church. Who else do we got? Juan. Mad Dog Vapes, Vaping Minuteman, Naki, Rosa Pooney, of course, Jamie, Train Sonic, Nate 38. The list goes on and on and on. John Carlo. And just much love to you guys, and thank you guys. Swag. I don't want to forget anybody, but much love, everybody, and we will see you guys next week. Peace out.